Okay, before we start factorizing, let's quickly review expanding. Here, a plus b times c plus d. What we do, we multiply a by c and we get ac. Multiply a by d and get ad. B times c, bc, and then b times d, bd. For example, if we have this x plus 2 multiplied by x plus 3, what we get is x times x is x squared, x times 3 is 3x, 2 times x, 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6, and that becomes x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now, factorizing is simply going from this answer here back to those two brackets. Okay, for example, this one here, what we do is we must have two brackets like this. To get x squared, we must have x times x. They're all plus signs, so no choice here, they're all plus signs. And to make 30, what it could be is any of the following: 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, or 5 times 6. There are 4 possible ways to get 30 as a product. Now, the key thing is which of these 4 add to give you 11, and clearly it's the last one. So I know then to use 5 and 6. So here will be 5 and here will be 6. If we check just by expansion, x times x, x squared, x times 6, 6x, here is 5x, here is 30. Together we get this item here. Now, had it been a minus sign here and not a plus, then all you would do is same idea, two brackets like this, x and x. To get a minus sign and a plus sign, what you must do is have both signs being negative. So if the last sign is plus and one before is minus, it's always minus minus. And the same thing, 6 and 5 give you 30 and add to give you 11. Now, if the last sign is minus, it's a bit trickier, but all you do, like before, write down the factors: 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, and 5 times 6. And this time, see which pair differ by 1x. There's a 1 here. And again, it's the last pair, 5 and 6, which means my two items here, x and x, again to make x squared, the first term. To get minus here, I must have one sign plus and one sign minus. And then it's 5 and 6. Now, is it 6, 5 or 5, 6? It's different. Look at the one in the middle, is plus x. If it's a plus sign, the bigger one will be plus. So 6, 5. And again, always check by expansion. Here is x squared. Here is minus 5x plus 6x. Combined gives plus 1x. And then minus 30 at the end. Now, had it been a minus sign here, then all you do is change numbers around. So you're going to have, like before, x and x plus and minus, but this time 6 goes here and 5 goes here. And again, you will see if you expand out, x times x is x squared, here is minus 6x, here is plus 5x, overall negative x, and again minus 30 at the end. Okay then, so we have 4 different types to deal with. And here are the first 2 again. Quick review. All plus signs for the first one here. So what I do, look at the 12 at the end and write down what makes 12 as a product. So again, 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. I want to get 7x, so which of those 3 adds to give me 7? Well, the last one does. So I know then it's going to be x plus 3 and x plus 4. Again, you can check by expansion very quickly. X squared, 4x, 3x, 12 together gives this item here. Down below, with the 15, 1 times 15, 3 times 5, that's it. I want 8, so second one will work. And this time I know both of the signs are negative. That's the only way to get a plus sign here, with a minus sign here. And 3, 5 or 5, 3, both are correct. And that's the answer there. Now the last 2 methods, or last 2 types, with a minus sign at the end. Again, write down 1 times 15, 3 times 5. The gap has to be 2 now, not the sum, the difference. So 3 and 5 have 2 as a difference. So I know it's x plus, x minus, to get the minus sign at the end. And which one's which? Well, it's plus here. The bigger one, therefore, is plus. So it's 5 and 3. And again, just quickly check. X squared minus 3x plus 5x is plus 2x, and then minus 15. Down here, we have 18. So 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. The difference has to be 3. So that means use the last one. So we have x plus something, x minus something. Is it 3, 6 or 6, 3? With a minus sign here means the bigger one must be minus. So it's going to be that. And again, quick check by expansion. It works.